I have a construction update for you guys today, and I've been reading the comments. I've been getting the DMs. You guys are so thirsty for a construction update, and I have one today. Well, before I get started, I just want to update those because I am getting failed to delivered email notifications on the emails I sent out to everyone who bought tickets to the Coasters After Dark. I just want to put it here just in case. I'm a little worried about some of you if you're not getting those emails. The event on May 28th and May 29th is not happening. Those dates are not going to happen. If you have book time off, I am so sorry. If you can cancel it or just rearrange it. If you have hotels, flights, or anything coming from the States, cancel them. The event is not happening. AlpenFury is not ready for that event day, unfortunately. We are currently in the process of rescheduling and picking new dates. I should have an answer for everyone in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. I will update the event page as soon as I have a better idea of which dates we are picking. So if anyone can't make the new dates, I do have a wait list, and I will start to build on that wait list for anyone who wanted to join the May 29th, the bigger day. I'll start there, and we'll be able to work out exchanging tickets to those who are waiting for tickets. Let's get into the construction. That's what you guys are here for. So AlpenFury is obviously a little behind. You know, it's not progressing as quickly as it should. And I'll be a little transparent with you guys based on what I know before me on the drone. We are missing supports. More supports were delivered, for those of you that maybe don't know. Over the weekend, some support columns to finish off the Icewinder roll were delivered. So as you can see right there, the Icewinder roll structure is essentially complete. We are waiting for one bit of support structure to attach to that left side of the screen, west side support column. So the stall will connect to the west tower of the Icewinder roll, and that'll help hold the Icewinder roll and the stall. So we are unfortunately still waiting on supports that did not arrive today. And hopefully they arrive soon. This is an extremely delayed process, and I don't know whose fault it is, but someone's at fault. And it's definitely, you know, it's easy to tell. Adding up the support columns based on the images of the ride to what I see from the drone. No evidence of a fire effect being installed on the top of the mountain yet. But what I can tell you is they are starting to close the holes in the mountain. So there was a lot of rebar going in there to close the holes on the mountain, as well as a lot more evidence of torquing. So torquing was going on all day. Tightening of the bolts. I saw someone comment that. Just say tightening of the bolts. Okay, tightening of the bolts was going on. Over in the station area, Timber Kits was hard at work getting that roof installed. So that was really awesome to see. The compressed gas tank has disappeared from sight. So that means it's probably installed on the coaster somewhere. So that was really exciting to see. But today, a lot of brickwork was just done in the area, as well as a lot of roof work, and then continuing the PLC room with the electrical, just insulating it and closing it off from the element. So definitely we're in that kind of final touches area of Alpenfest, because they've even started to attach theming to the queue line. They have not poured the queue line actual base yet, as they are still removing some of the old Fly's photo booth and leveling out that area that the queue line will be outside of AlpenFury's station structure. So it does appear that there'll be some sort of walkthrough in those two old buildings that were used for the old Blauer Enzian queue line. They'll be used once again. On top of that, as you can see, this is a really good angle of Rockscape's work. Whew, I need to breathe for a second. But as you can see there, this is what I was talking about. Still some leveling to do. I don't know what they're going to do with that Fly, kind of like, what would you call it? Logo for the queue line. I hope they relocated. It's kind of angled in a really weird way, especially since the queue line's going to be there. You're going to want it turned a little bit. So that little fenced off area down there, that's where I think it's going to go, but who knows? There's a shot of the PLC room. They are getting ready to pour concrete on the staircases for both the exit and the entrance of AlpenFury. As you can tell, brickwork has progressed nicely in the area. And I have some really cool shots for you of the tunnel. It's looking really awesome. I'm not going to lie. So you guys are going to really want to see those shots of the tunnel for AlpenFury. Outside of that, still a lot of fencing and landscaping to do. Look, fresh grass. Fresh grass has been placed, and they ripped up a lot of that old bricks. So getting ready to lay down bricks. Doesn't look like too much is going to change with the entrance into International Showplace. The cherry blossoms are looking real great this year on the drone. With that being said, you can still see, and I know some of you are going to be a little confused, there's a lot of supports on the ground, but these are not the ones. So if you even try and match it up, pause your screen, everyone. For those of you that are super coaster nerds like myself, pause your screen and try and figure out where those supports go. So we are missing support still, unfortunately. All the track is here. We did the math. It's here. But yeah, there's a fabricator that is a little delayed from what I understand. Or that's the only answer. There is some structure that is heading inside the mountain, as you can see there, that's being added. I don't think that's actually a part of AlpenFury. I think that's a part of a future project inside the mountain. It has been confirmed that there will be a dark ride at some point inside the mountain. That is a shot of the PLC room right there. So as you can see, hard at work getting those PLC systems, the brain of the ride, installed. And yeah, so I learned something interesting about AlpenFury. It actually doesn't require that many sensors along the route of the ride. As this ride, obviously, for all those that didn't know, I should have known this myself. You guys are probably like, oh, Brendan, I kind of knew that already. But it actually only requires a very little amount of little sensors along the route. That's why we don't see a lot of those little connector slots along the track route like we would see with bigger coasters like a Bulliger and Mabillard coaster. So that was really cool to learn. Outside of that, theming is still being installed on the main building that houses the photo booth, the merch store, the AC unit, and the electrical to the building is being installed right there underneath that little shelter. So that was really cool. It's awesome. We're at that point. I remember this exact point with Yukon Striker. We are so close, but unfortunately with AlpenFury, it seems like we're at that point where it's so close yet so far. Unlike Yukon Striker. So again, they are ready to go, by the way. So essentially, as soon as they're done vertical construction, as soon as this team finishes constructing AlpenFury, the ride is ready to essentially turn on in about a week and start its little programming. So you're going to see them with laptops and computers, and they're going to be programming every little aspect, the sensors, the brake run, the launches, all that jazz. Then they're going to start sliding the train through the LSMs. 1, 2, 3, sliding it. Then they're going to turn the ride on, and they're going to start playing around with it, start boosting up that launch and getting it ready. So it's a huge process, but they can get it done pretty fast. But we're waiting on vertical, essentially. Just vertical. That's what we're really waiting on. I know that's rich to say because you see this route, but for those of you that remember Yukon Striker, they were still adding theming about a week to 2 weeks after Yukon Striker opened, and they were still working, not working this much like you see in this video right now, but they were still working on some of the theming for Yukon Striker when it opened to Media Day. As you can see in there, the tunnel is looking absolutely amazing. Look how tight that is. That is going to be an extreme near-miss entrance into Wonder Mountain as you boost on that very short and powerful launch. So I'm so excited. It looks amazing. Rockscapes has outdone themselves. This shot of that tunnel was absolutely amazing. Here is that Ice Winder roll. This is probably my favorite angle of the Ice Winder roll. So I'm excited for when they finally install track, which unfortunately we're just going to have to wait until a few more supports arrive. But yeah, so I think that's it. I think that's all I have on AlpenFury right now. They were laying a lot of electrical. It was actually a really quick job in the short 45 minutes that I flew at lunch. As you can see right there in the middle underneath the Skyflyer loop, they installed some electrical units. Actually, I think that might be the water main that leaked. I'm not quite sure. It's either electrical or water main, but nonetheless, that was a very quick process, so that was awesome to see. And outside of that, we'll keep you guys posted about our event dates. If I had to give you guys a little snippet, I would say, and this has nothing to do with when AlpenFury will open, by the way. This is just the dates that I'm picking for the new event because I don't want to put people through the same process of moving the event again. I would say keep second week of July open right now, but I'll let you guys know more in about 2 days. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying our construction updates. It's absolutely insane how many of you are addicted to them. It means a lot. And I just wanted to say a special thank you to everyone on Patreon today who had my back and it just honestly made me feel really good about the work I've been putting in. So thank you so much for just really saying some really nice things to me today on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Bye.